Hey Downtimers, welcome to Fidget Spinner Sibling Rivalry!
Sneak Attack Crafting Challenge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The knight charges into battle with his trusty shield at the ready. His powerful offense is supported by his sturdy defense with his shield always at his side. And that's why we now have Shieldspell, and here's how to craft it. First, you need 3 half-gallon freshness seal pull tabs. Then you push the round tabs through the open band so that the end of the bands can sit in the top of the fidget spinner holes. If you want to draw a design on your spinner, it's best to brainstorm and practice with a sheet of scratch paper first. Then you can draw your design on the spinner. When you draw on the spinner, I recommend using a pencil first. We use Sharpie permanent markers, but you can also use paint if you prefer. If you use Sharpies, color in the design and then go over the outside of the pattern with a fine tip black marker. I used a golden metallic Sharpie on the spinner and on the shields. Once the shields are all colored, the bands need to be hot glued in the spinner holes so that they sit on top of them, and hold the shields outward, away from the center of the spinner. I also hot glued in the underside of the spinner holes just to be sure the tab bands were set completely. Now the Shieldspell is ready for a spin. While it's spinning, Shieldspell helps with defense, saving throws, and even damages enemies who are within its range. Also, as the paladin levels up, the shield spell gets stronger and lasts longer since you can spin it multiple times based on spell level. As you can see, it spins for almost an entire minute, which I was pretty happy to see since I figured the shields might slow it down some, but they evidently don't slow it down much at all. Overall, I think that this is a cool way to design fidget spinners and use your imagination on what it does and how it looks. That's it for Shieldspell. Now on to the competition.
The rogue's blade is as sharp as the mind of the thief, lurking in the shadows and waiting for the perfect opportunity to deal a deadly sneak attack. The rogue's traps are also deadly, especially when used in conjunction with his stabbing and slicing blade. I thought it would be interesting to combine these deadly weapons, the trap and the blade. And so we have the Bladewhirl, and here's how to craft it. First, you need 3 oatmeal container freshness pull tabs like what's pictured here. If you can't find these, just use cardstock, cardboard, or foam and cut it into a blade shape. Just keep in mind you'll want to figure out how best to attach these blades to your fidget spinner. When using the pull tabs, you'll just need to cut the ring in half and color them with Sharpies or paint. I used the silver metallic Sharpie for the blades and a black Sharpie for the rings. After they dry, hot glue the outside edges of the spinner prongs and then place the inside of the rings on the spinner. While it's spinning, it damages enemies who are within its range, which isn't exactly small. And as the rogue levels up, the Bladewhirl gets stronger and lasts longer since you can spin it multiple times based on spell level. Now the Bladewhirl is ready for a whirl. It spins for about 20 seconds, and I was a little disappointed by that, but the blades are a little thick and not very aerodynamic. But I didn't want to make the blades too sharp for obvious reasons, and I really like the look of these. Still, I think the range and cool factor more than make up for the reduced spin time. That's it for Bladewhirl.
Here's Shieldspell in action.
Here's Bladewhirl in action.
One's better.
Please put it in the comments below.